I play a guy named Christian Wolf, who's an accountant, who's we come and find doing the taxes of a perfectly nice couple and trying to help them redefine their taxable income, and we come to discover that he's actually also got a kind of a secret, a way of living, a thing he does, a kind of work that he does that's not so vanilla. On the one hand, he's a guy who's, a kind of mild-mannered math prodigy, and on the other hand, he's somebody who is capable of, who's got a ton of fight training. And those two things are sort of at odds in him, and really, it's a movie about how he has to reconcile his past with who he is now. Dana is the accountant that reports this missing money to her boss and gets me brought in the first place. And she's played by Anna Kendrick, who is one of my favorite actresses. She's an awesome girl and an awesome actress, and she's perfect in this part. And she's this like kind of awkward counterpoint. And in a more normal movie, she'd be the romantic lead, but my character is not really a guy who's capable of having a romantic life. But they do have a connection over this job and the mathematics, and then the danger that they both find themselves in. I think there is a duality in these characters and in this story, and it's about how it sort of speaks to how we're kind of multifaceted. And even with Chris, he's easy to pigeonhole as being a guy who's limited, who's less than. And in fact, we find out that he's capable of so many things. And it's also about the things we hide. The wounds we carry from when we're young are the things that we keep most closely hidden, and that's part of what has to come to light with Chris, and it's part of what comes to light with everyone from Ray King to Mary Beth to John Lithgow's character. John Bernthal plays Brax, and he's somebody who really is intensely focused on, making his performance as realistic as possible and extremely dedicated. And I really admired that. I admired how hard he worked, the energy that he put in what he did. And, he actually was a boxer. And so, like, if I didn't get the blocks down far enough, I got to find out what a real boxer feels like when he hits you. But he's a great guy, and he helped me a lot with the fighting stuff. Gavin O'Connor directed the movie, and he's a guy whose work I saw in Warrior and in Miracle. And in both those films, I saw like a tremendous integrity to the performances. And I just thought, like, this is a guy where he just doesn't let a false note land in his movie. And I knew that it needed somebody with that sort of unflinching eye to get the complexity and the nuance and to make it all real.